Hello everyone. It is Christine here for day 31 days of moving forward while staying put. I am doing a little bit of a different format in how this is coming to you. I am linking through YouTube into Facebook. So if you're here in YouTube or Facebook, I'm glad you're here. And today's gets me excited. And it is really all about waking up excited every day, or how to be excited every day, the new day that you have ahead of you. And I will say, like, I'm sure this may have happened to you once or twice, is you wake up kind of gloomy, you wake up not excited. And there's a really simple process that I want to talk to you about and teach you today that will support you in, regardless of what's going on in the outside world, regardless of how many days you have been staying put, following orders to help resolve and end this pandemic that we're facing. I want to share with you how you can really be excited every day. And before I go into the two key topics or key points I want to share, I want to back it up a little bit and talk about a broader perspective, because I believe that it's possible to be excited every day, again, regardless of what's going on around you. And being a radiant achiever and living your most radiant life is about living a turned on life. This is not about just, showing up and barely making it through every day and dragging your feet and having a hard road. It's about truly embracing the gift of every day, making the most of it. And that could be with your business. It could be with a project you're working on. It could be with a relationship, your finances, your health, really, truly every area of your life. So how can you, maybe if you didn't even wake up that way, you can shift yourself into a place of excitement for the day with two key shifts or two key perspectives. If you maintain these and embrace these, you will be excited for your day. The first, you may have heard this before, it's true and tested over time, is to have an attitude of gratitude. And so what do I mean by that? Let me dive a little bit deeper into my version of that achiever. So, a way to be in gratitude is to really consciously recognize all the blessings that you already have in your life. And if you want to take it in the context of your project, it can look like this. It can be writing a list of all the things that you've already, if you hear that barking, please excuse it. I've got my dog kind of in the in-between stages of wanting a snack right now. And he's going to let me know. So hang with me if you happen to hear that. Gratitude. Again, this concept of what we are grateful for, what we put our attention on will multiply in our life. And that's one perspective of gratitude. So if you want more blessings, more good things to happen, acknowledge the good things that are already happening in your life. They're there. And sometimes we have to really look microscopically to see it. Waking up and having another day, waking up and being healthy. Those are great things to show gratitude for, to express gratitude for in your life. So the kind of that other perspective of gratitude is when, everything we do has an energy related to it, right? So if you complain and you are grumpy, how does that feel for you energetically? That's one of those things I know for myself. It just puts me in that place of, mud. And I am committed to not be dragging through the mud at all. So I consciously choose to acknowledge and be grateful for the many things in my life. And what that does to me energetically is it puts me in a better mood. It gives me physically more energy to do the tasks that I desire to do for the day. It truly even changes my physiology. And I won't even go into the whole biology behind it, but there's true science behind having these elevated beliefs and elevated emotions, and how that changes you energetically and physiologically. So first and foremost, to be excited for your day, be in a place of gratitude. Take time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, write it down, keep going until you start to feel grateful, right? Let that really grow inside you and then fuel you to be excited for your day. The second element, a second perspective shift, is one of, let me just double check my notes here. Oh yes, I call this the attitude or the perspective that we get to make up our life. And I sometimes refer to it as we are on this big giant playground, and what game do we want to play? Think of when you were a kid and you used to make things up, right? You used to play pretend. I have a 3-year-old, almost 3-year-old granddaughter, and we've been playing a lot of make-up pretend things, building forts, furniture around, taking her little stuffed animals and playing different roles, right? And playing house and playing rescue and all of these things. We get to do the same thing with our lives. You get to do the same thing with your life if you are aware and take that conscious choice to do so. So every day, look at the day with this place of gratitude and possibility that you get to choose today how you want to think, act, who you want to be, what you want to get done. It's like this blank canvas every day that you get to choose what you're going to paint. I love that. I love that perspective, and that carrying that belief with me, because again, both of these things, what do? They put you in a place of empowerment in your life. And if you want to create something, your vision, your project, your idea, bring it to life, you have to be the one in control. And I like to say we co-create it. We co-create it with source, with God, with the universe. We are not here alone. And I've talked about that recently, but we can, plant those seeds, and we can take those actions from that place that we have control to bring things to life. And one quick thing that happened this morning in my journaling, as I was really being in this place of like possibility for my life, I love to look at, again, where am I at? Like, what am I already doing well? What's already going great in my life? And then what would it look like to expand to that next level? On the business front, what came up for me was the word mastery. And I'm not sure what your relationship is with that word. At times it's a double-edged sword for me. Sometimes it brings me back to, my school days, my college days. And when you're learning something and it's like such a beginner and it seems, like you're really trying to wrap your head around the concepts and then practice it and get it down. Well, that word came up, and what it came up in relationship to my business and how I'm doing things okay, well, in certain areas and really well in other areas, but really embracing this concept of mastery and allowing that mastery in my business, certain business areas, to move me to the next level as a leader, as an influencer, as a change maker, and in serving my clients. So I got really excited today when I stepped into this desire and willingness to be more masterful in certain aspects of my business. And I love that. That's my new excitement that I am really looking forward to learning, embracing, and growing to master these aspects. Okay, my friend, now back to you. My call to action for you today is to first be open to being excited for today and every day. Really, truly believe it's possible for you to live a life that is turned on. I believe it, and I want you to believe that too, if you're willing to. And then the call to action specifically then is first to write a gratitude list today. If you're not in that habit of making that a practice, please every day write at least 5 things. But today I want you to write 25 things that you are grateful for. It could be related to the business, the project you're working on, or what you desire to start to work on, or any area of your life. Really, I guarantee you're going to come up with at least 25. And if you're inspired to go further, by all means, go further and write more things down. And then the second thing is, what is it that you can create by embracing this idea that you are making up your life, right? You can have, do, and be anything you desire. So what is that 1, 2, or 2 things that are really have been maybe bubbling up in you or have been speaking to you that you didn't think was possible? Play with it. Make it up, feel it, try it on, close your eyes, pretend that you are already that person, that you already have that skill, that accomplishment, that talent, and then step into taking an action toward that. How does that sound? Are you excited? I am. I'm more was before I started this conversation with you today. So I'm sending you so much love for your commitment to continue your journey and for being the beautiful, unique self that you are. I'm grateful that you're here with me, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.